So as I'm prepping and planning a video for entrepreneur burnout and preventing it, I'm realizing I'm either the best or the worst person to be doing this, because many times I have been there and I've been on that edge, and I probably have tipped over a couple times too. But I think in that manner, it makes me a very good candidate for sharing this, because I've been there, done that too, and I'm still here to tell the tale. Welcome back to Live Free TV. My name is Sarah, Live Free Warrior. I am sharing this video, ways to prevent burnout in the office and life balance. Now there'll be a full course on this on Warrior University, so we'll just go into a high level here. But as I was outlining and drafting, there are things that I have learned and implemented, which either help me to prevent burning out or to bounce back faster. I don't know if it's actually possible to avoid completely burning out. When you work for yourself, when you're an entrepreneur, when you're juggling different projects, when you're starting new ones, or you have multiple calls coming in, the world changes, you need to readjust, do it again. Oh, I want to start this. It's in some ways it's inevitable, but what do we do, right? We can't stop the waves, but how do we learn to surf them? That's where I come up with these tips and tools that have helped me personally with anxiety, with creating balance, with developing a schedule to maintain somewhat of an even keel. I'm still a professional weirdo. We have to keep that part. Starting off, number one might be one of my hardest ones. Plan a vacation and stick to it being a vacation. I know. It's like, but I can't take a week off. I'm with you, and I usually do not. That's the most honest I can be. I don't take a full week off. I will usually book a few days. It's like, when you go bowling and they put the bumpers, right, in the sides. So you can bumper a business trip. I think most, you can even probably request to your employer, if you're not your own employer, do a leisure trip. And you do 2 days before, and then I'll do the middle, either work or vice versa, and then 2 days at the end. Or if you do need to work on a trip, this is what happened in Los Cabos recently, the mornings we spent doing work, and then the afternoons we did more leisure activities. So you did poolside, we went to dinners, excursions, and you mix it up. You do 50-50. If you have family, maybe you'll do an hour where there is absolutely no phone, no work, and then you do an hour straight on of your Zoom calls or your must-dos for emails, and then spend the rest of the day with whatever you have going on there. It's an idea. It's a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. The second one, to understand what the edge is. This has been a tricky one as well, a lesson, and we're all bio-individual on this one. What is your breaking point? So when you start to reach that point, you can then begin to implement the tools to pull yourself back. But you don't know what that is until you've actually become aware of it. You can hit it and not even know that you've gone past it. So it's a lot of self-awareness to work on. When have I gone past this? And when I start to get close, how do I start to pull that back? Start, number one, awareness. The third tip, device-free time. Before I go to bed, I will watch my iPad. However, it doesn't have any cellular service to it. I will put my phone in the other room. One of the best things I did was not to put any charging devices in the bedroom for my phone. And I actually have it. It's different when I travel. I'm traveling right now. Estamos en Barcelona. When I am at home, there's no chargers in the bedroom. So I have that time to disconnect where I'm not checking an email. And there's nothing worse. You check an email that honestly blows your mind right before going to bed, or you see some news that is gonna make tomorrow not as great of a day. That's a hard thing to sleep on. Then you disrupt your sleep and blah, 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 blah. It becomes a chain. So have device-free time can be really helpful for your overall well-being. The fourth one, I'm living and walking my talk right now. Travel and switch up your workspace. See my workspace? This is a little different than my desk at home. When I travel, I've found new opportunities arise. I had 3 phenomenal calls today that are work and creatively based. However, my whole mood changes. I open up my mind to a different creative overlap for what I can do for this organization, for what the organization can, does it align with me? And how do we help each other? Changing your location itself can help open up a lot of new creative windows around you. So travel, see where that brings you, meet new people in new cities, making an effort to get outside of comfort zones, because when you physically get outside of a comfort zone, you mentally can change your comfort zone as well. The next one, number 5, I did not do a good one at this. Sometimes I'll do this when I'm at home, especially if I'm in front of the computer for long days. Take a siesta. 12 minutes of closing your eyes, no device, and trying to think your thoughts or breathe your thoughts. It can do wonders for getting back into the work game. I will rarely fall asleep when I do a little siesta. Usually I'll set my timer on my watch, my phone. Usually my watch, so I don't see my phone, for 12 minutes, and I will just close my eyes. And I'll let my head take off, but I'll try and keep a focus on breath. Again, it's not a meditation necessarily, it's more conscious unconsciousness. Now we really sound yogic, huh? It's like a shavasana pretty much, but you do a self shavasana where you're just letting your mind relax. Your eyes are closed, you're not in front of a screen. That, then going back into working, what I'm doing is I come refreshed. I'm not so drained. And instead of switching topic to topic to topic, I come back with a new mindset. The 6th one, make movement a daily. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Moving my body, move your body every single day, be it at the gym, be it walking to either a meeting or going to the grocery store, something like that. Get outside, walk, run, do some yoga somewhere, anything to move your body on a daily basis. It doesn't have to be a full hour. If you can, that's wonderful. But give yourself a set time every day to move, and better if you can schedule it in so you stay consistent. And one of the last strategies that I'll share with you, this is a tip I've had to learn over the past few years. Learn the power of saying no. El poder de la palabra no. And setting boundaries. Some of the most successful people and leaders in the world say no to more opportunities than they say yes to. Why? I do the same thing, and I say no to about, I'll say 50% of the things that come my way. Either it doesn't align, or it's a different value, or I don't see how we can equally benefit from. And it doesn't always sit well with people when you say no to them. However, I also will suggest that's not your thing to carry. If it bothers them, then they want to take that on. You're doing it in a respectful manner. That's something for them to take with them. Boundaries shows respect. When somebody respects you, then they'll also treat you better in your worth as well. Again, there's a balance between, are you being a snob? There's a way to say no, and there's a way to set your boundaries without being a jerk. But there's also the side that you're not a pushover, that you do value yourself and you do have self-respect, because nobody else is going to respect you if you don't respect yourself. Some hard lessons I've learned over the years, but it also helps you to stand up more for what you are and know that you are worth it and you are enough. And the power of saying no. Sometimes the word no is a full sentence. I hope these tips were useful. I'm going to link below Warrior University. You can chime in there for the full course that will be coming soon at the time of this launch. And any questions that you have on this, we're all in this together as solopreneurs or entrepreneurs, digital nomads. How do you maintain your sense of well-being and calm whenever you're starting to feel like things are just piling on top of you? Sometimes just stop, dropping, and breathing. There's plenty of meditations here for you too. Inhale, exhale. Everything is figure-outable. You've got this. That's Marie Forleo. I can't take credit for that one. Everything is figure-outable. You've got this, warriors. Thanks for being here, and more to come in the next upcoming video here on Live Free TV. My name is Sarah Kirkoni. See you somewhere else in the world, en el mundo, muy pronto.